Hey guys, Scotty Z, coming at you live today. Actually feeling like butterflies in my stomach about coming and sharing because, like this statement says, we don't know what's true and what's not anymore. And there is just so much going on. To everyone that is in Southeast Queensland, my home, where my family is, my friends, where I've spent, a good part of my life there. Worst floods ever, and I'm really feeling for you guys. My old home, Talabudra Valley, permacare land. I got sent a video yesterday of my old permacare land just completely gone, completely underwater. I'm seeing friends who used to live near me. Actually, another friend from my old house, the Currumbin Creek, we lived on the creek, has come like right up across the road. Mental what is going on. I'm getting sent all the stuff about cloud seeding. We just don't know. Is it natural or is it man-made, right? And I'd love to hear you guys in the comments here as well, because I want to open this up. It's good to share. Is it man-made? Is it real? Like, what is going on? Ukraine, Russia, right? We just caught a flight back only 3-4 days ago, and it was delayed, and then it was a 2-hour flight turned into a 3.5-hour flight as the plane flew away from the Ukrainian border because we were down south. And the mountains, flew away from the Ukrainian border and around back to Moscow. So it was a 3.5-hour flight instead of 2 hours and massively delayed, which missed our train. But what's going on, right? This is the thing, and this is what I don't want to dwell on all of the situations that are happening. I more want to open the conversation to say, and this is where I'm feeling like weird in my body. We've always had like a solid rock to hold on to. We've always had some sort of knowing. And g'day guys that are coming in. Thank you for the likes and love hearts as well. I appreciate it. And leave a comment if you are coming to say g'day. We've always had a rock of some sort of stability where we know what was right. We knew what was true. Remember once upon a time you used to watch the news and it was actually stuff on there that you could believe? Right? Now, pretty much I look at the news and everything I see in the news, I know that there is an agenda. I know that they are sensationalizing it. So I actually look at the news now and I say, well, whatever they're saying, it's likely to be the opposite. Isn't that crazy? Right? So this sense of like having that stability, having that knowing is completely taken away from us. To the point now where I'm going down the rabbit hole in Telegram and g'day guys, Attila the Hun, good to see you, bro. This is the thing, like I'm going down the rabbit hole in these Telegram chats, in the alternative channels. I'm reading a lot of blogs, alternative media and stuff like this, trying to like piece the pieces together. But at the end of the day, we really don't know. I see one thing being said to me, then I see the opposite thing, and both of them could be feasible. The worst thing that I see right now is people that are coming with a fixed mind that says this is the way it is. Putin is the devil. He's the next Hitler and he wants to control people. Or people that are on the fixed mind saying Putin's bombing, biolabs, and he's the savior fighting against the cabal, which may be true. Or the third is he's either the worst thing in the world or he's the savior of the world, or he is working with the same people to control us and it's all just a distraction, right? They confuse us on purpose, exactly. But here's what I'm saying. If you have it seems to me now, if I have any fixed idea, any fixed stance, I'm maybe just lying to myself, right? I'm living from a place of believing rather than letting go and saying, you know what? I don't know. I don't fucking know what the truth is. And I'm okay with that. Right? And I think as soon as we let go of having to know, it opens us up to what's possible. Because we don't know. We don't know how the fuck this whole thing works. How does the physical body actually work? Is it even physical? Or is it really energetic? Like, look at what science is showing us now. It's showing us that at the center is merely energy spinning. Right? And that what we can feel and sense is actually just electrical impulses in the brain. Like, it's not even there. I was saying this, we've got a pop-up book with my son and we're reading a book last night. Yay, thank you so much. Good to see you, Mel. Just saying, even they confuse us on purpose. It's part of the dogma. We just don't know. Yes, and maybe there's a bigger picture here. And this is what I'm trying to say, is this part of our awakening? To get so confused, to let go of the known. One of the greatest pieces of poem, or it's a speech that I take with me. And please, if someone can find it, right now even post it in the comments. I can't when I'm on my phone here. Go and search on the internet, Hopi, Hopi, Hopi Elder Speaks. And you'll find it's a website, community info or something like that. Hopi Elder Speaks. And there is a speech there from a Hopi elder. Hopi is a Native American tribe. They have the medicine of the toad, the Sonoran desert toad. It's a 5-MeO-DMT. Have you heard of DMT from ayahuasca? It has DMT in it as well. It's another compound of DMT. But they have, hello, Mel, good to see you, Dale. They have the medicine as well. And there's this elder speaking, and the poem is beautiful. If someone can find it, if you're on your computer, just search it and put it in the comments. I'd love for you guys to read it. But he talks about in that of letting go of the known, letting go of the shore. He talks about there is a river flowing very fast now. There will be those who are afraid and try and hold on to the shore. What is shore? The shore is the bank. The shore is the known, right? S-U-R-E, I'm sure of that, or S-H-O-R-E, the shore, right? I'm sure of that is the known. We must let go. Oh, nice, Ben. We must let go of the shore. We must let go of the known, push off into the middle, keep our head. Yeah, bro. Good on you, man. DMT is a life changer. I'm sitting with the medicine again in 4 weeks. But here's the beautiful thing, guys. We've got to let go. I'm so stoked for you, man. Send me a message. I'm keen to hear more. We've got to let go of the known and get into the flow of the river. Know that the river has its destination. This awakening process is guided. And this is what we've got to get to, is letting go of all of these concepts that we have of what reality is. Because what is real right now is being taken away from us. We don't know what's real. Who's lying to us? Who's telling us the truth? We really don't know. If we're honest with ourselves, we do not know. And so this is the thing. As soon as we let go of a fixed idea and we actually open our mind and say, you know what? Anything is possible right now. Anything could actually be real. That opens the possibility for our expansion, for our growth. Give me a yes if you know what I'm talking about, okay? Is if you've got a fixed idea of how something has to be done, you will keep pushing that agenda until either you burn yourself out or in some miracle it happens, right? But if you open up, take a step back and say, you know what, Anthony Dag, good to see you, bro. You know what? Maybe there's something else going on here. Maybe there's another way. That's when possibilities present themselves. So this is what I'm asking in myself, and I'm asking the question here with you publicly. Beautiful, Jess, nice. Is maybe we let go of the known. Maybe we just throw our hand up and say, you know what? I don't actually know what is real anymore. And in doing that, it opens our mind. It opens ourselves to other possibilities. And then for me, because I'm such a fucking fighter, I just want to fight all the time. Like as soon as I see injustice, I'm out there. As soon as I see a cause that's worthy, I'm on the front line going for it, right? But not in vain, but because I feel that I can make a difference, that I'm strong enough to make a difference. But if I'm fighting against constantly, if I'm fighting against, like I did the other day, man, I've got to now possibly go to court in Russia. I don't even speak Russian very well. I've got to go to court in Russia because I refused, literally said, call the police if you need to, on a plane to not wear a mask. And now I'm sitting here going, did I push this too far? Like, really? I could get kicked out of this country. And I'm praying that I don't, and I'm trusting that I don't, but fuck, it's just a mask, man, really? But, you know, like it's crazy that I would go that far, but it's what I believe in. But here's what I'm saying. As soon as we let go of these fixed ideas, so many people, I just saw a poll saying 80% of Americans support the war. They're gearing the population up. They just lied to the population for 2 years. Get your vaccines, wear your mask. I'll share it in my stories. I just saw a post in Telegram. 9 out of 10 COVID deaths now in the UK are fully vaccinated. What the fuck? And people are still thinking that that's saving people. 9 out of 10 deaths. The data is showing it. For 2 years, they've been lying to us about COVID, vaccines, masks, do nothing. The scientific evidence is there to show they do nothing. And yet it's still being pushed in. And now they're starting to peel it back. And, oh, yeah, COVID's not that bad. UK dropped all of their mask and vaccine mandates. And then they're saying, oh, you know, the vaccinated people are actually dying more from COVID, blah, blah, blah. Now let's pull them back so you don't have to do that anymore. Oh, look, a war. And by the way, Putin's the devil. Because we said so, and you can trust us because we're the media and the government. Are you fucking kidding me? And the same people are going, oh yeah, they just realised they're lying to me about COVID. Oh, but they must be telling the truth about the war. Wake the fuck up. Come on, these people do not have your best interests at heart. They don't. They want to hurt you. They want to hurt me. They want to hurt our families. It's just the reality of it, right? And I'm smiling in it because it's time just to wake up and smell the roses, ladies and gents. But what are we waking up to? Are we just waking up to the fact that we're being lied to and controlled for generations and that these people have a tyrannical agenda to control us? Or are we awakening to the reality, the actual reality that we have no idea how the fuck we got here, what the hell we're doing here, and how this physical reality actually works? Again, quantum physics is showing us that at the center of life is nothing but energy spinning, and that energy is actually hollow. And again, what we're experiencing here, I got tangent, but I was teaching my son last night, we were looking at this pop-up book he's 4 years old. Love you, bro. We're reading this book and we're looking at this. He's learning about the brain, and I was saying to him, and my wording that came through me is, I said to him, "You're seeing through your eyes, not with your eyes. We're told you see with your eyes, that you hear with your ears, right? That's not true. You're actually, light is passing through your eyes, being translated into electrical signals, and your brain is the one that is seeing. The eardrums, those 3 little bones, and the eardrum itself, the sound waves, which is just energy, is vibrating, being turned into a digital signal inside your brain, and your brain is experiencing sound. So in fact, when I'm touching and when I'm experiencing this world, I'm not really actually experiencing or touching anything, feeling, sensing, seeing. I'm merely, and who am I is really the ultimate question. But what is happening is that it's being translated. It's being translated in this brain and central nervous system into an experience. But who is experiencing it? And then we go into to a greater spiritual understanding where we need to move to a greater spiritual understanding. But therefore, I guess where I'm going with this is we don't really know what the fuck is going on. I don't really know how I see things. I don't really know how I hear things. I thought I heard with my ears, but my brain is translating that. But then is the mind experiencing that from the brain? And what's the mind? The mind's not here. The mind seems to be like another dimensional being. And now you're like, well, slow down, Scotty. This is what I'm saying. Is Ukraine at war because the US pushed a coup in 2014 and have now got like all of their bioweapons facilities and they're backed this government and they're literally like killing the Russians there, and Putin's standing up and saying, you're not going to fight us, right? Is that reality? Or is reality that Putin and Biden and all these people sit around and drink blood at their same table, but they come down and say, okay, I'll play on the left and you play on the right and we'll play a tennis match together? Is that the reality, right? We don't actually know. I don't even know how the fuck I'm seeing reality, let alone what the reality is. So as soon as we allow ourselves to recognize and accept that I am completely living in an unknown reality, I have no idea what this is. I was taught from a young age to sit down, shut up, and have information pushed into me. Since then, I've been reading all the books, I've been watching, I've been going to mentors, I've been meditating, I've been trying to figure this out, and I still have absolutely no idea what's going on. I have absolutely no idea what's going on, right? And even the greatest gurus in the world that sit there and they talk to me and I listen to them and I'm lapping it up, do they really know what's going on? And I would dare say the answer is no. We don't have a clue, but we're so fixed in our ideas that that's what causes conflict, not only against one another. Oh, Trump, oh, Biden, oh, Ukraine, oh, Russia, right? Oh, vax, oh, anti-vax, right? That's what's causing conflict, but it's causing conflict in my own being, in the dualism of my own being. Because a part of me is like, man, you don't have a fucking clue what's going on. Another part's like, no, I've got it all worked out. I know what's going on. And the other part's going, no, you don't. No, shut the fuck up. Of course I do. No, you don't. No, yes, you do. No, you don't. And then inside of me, I'm like, oh, I'm in this turmoil and anxiety. I'm in this anxiety because I really, if I just drop all of the bullshit, I sit back and I'm like, oh, I have fucking no idea what the fuck's going on. I honestly have no idea. I'm learning as much as I can and I'm inching closer to the truth. But the only way to get any closer to something is to let go of where I was. And if where I was is I already have an idea, and whether that idea is about the Ukraine situation or the vaccine or the COVID or the cabal or whatever the situation is, unless I move from that fixed point, I'm never going to get any closer to any other reality. And the only reality that I really want to live in is one where I'm happy, where I'm living in joy. And so how do I get there? I let go of the drama, the anxiety that is being caused between me and others, me and that police officer the other day, me and the cabin manager the other day, even me and my wife the other day, because I'm wanting to be in a right position. I know what's right. This is bullshit. I'm not going to wear your muzzle. No, the police officer's like, man, you got to put the muzzle on or I'm going to give you another fine. I'm like, fuck you. I ain't putting your muzzle on. He's like, all right, look, I'm going to be nice here, but blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I'm fighting. Why am I fighting this bloke? He's just doing his job. He said to us as well. He's like, look, we know it's bullshit. It's not about health, but we have to do it. Just do it. Just play the game. I'm like, fuck your game, right? I'm fighting this dude. Why? Why am I getting into this situation? Why am I fighting constantly in this world? That's what I'm trying to figure out. If my ultimate game and my ultimate reason for being here is to expand and just live in joy and bliss. And these are just concepts of the mind, but there's, through the medicine and through some spiritual experiences that I've had, all I can feel in this world that is important to me is just to live in love, right? If there's a word that encompasses it, it's love. It's that feeling of just full expansion and joy and wanting to be in it. I don't feel that I'm going to get there by fighting against an idea, an ideology, right? Whether that ideology is, Muslim or Russia is bad or Russia is good or whatever, that seems, or COVID is real or COVID is not or whatever, an ideology outside of me or even an idea that I have inside myself about what I believe is right and wrong. If I'm fixed in any set position, that seems to hamper the flow. It stops me from actually moving down this river. And did anyone find that? Hopi Elder Speaks. I haven't seen anyone post it yet. I probably can't see all comments, but if you go to Google and search, or go to DuckDuckGo is what I use, by the way, Hopi Elder Speaks, and he talks about the flow of this river that we're all in, right? If we can let go and be in this flow of the river, all rivers flow to the ocean. The Buddha spoke about the ocean of bliss. That is nirvana. Potentially, that's where this river is leading us. But if I'm constantly holding on to the shore of the known, Russia's the enemy, America's the enemy, right? Ukraine, save Ukraine, save Russia. What the fuck, man? COVID's real. Anything that I think I know, I'm holding onto the shore. I'm stopping myself from moving into the flow of divine consciousness, moving through this being. Because if it's all energy, right? This energy wants to move through this physical reality that I'm experiencing. Yeah? So look, I'm going to wrap it, but here's what I'm recommending myself and you guys on the journey with me here, because all I'm on is a journey of awakening. And I'm trying to figure this out just as much as you are. Okay, I'm an external processor. So when I share with others, I learn myself. And I know that when I watch other people share, because I'm constantly enjoying people's content, when they're sharing, I'm learning. So I hope that I'm passing the favor on too. But we're all working this out together. And I'm not saying I got shit worked out. But what I'm recommending myself is to let go, one, of the fight. And that fight comes from a fixed idea. Right? Thank you, brother. I love you too, man. Thank you for the love hearts and the likes, guys. Look, share this with people that you love. Tag somebody, but hit that share button and just say fire. Listen to this on fire, right? That pushes these positive messages out to more people, okay? Because there's a lot of negativity out there, and the more we can focus on the positive, that takes us in the direction we want to go. Wherever your focus is where you go. Okay, if you keep looking negative, you're going to end up negative. So share this, tag people, hit the like, leave a comment. Even that comment is like a love heart or something. It pushes the algorithm to push this in front of more people. Okay, love you. So here's what I'm asking myself and wondering. In once did a workshop with an Australian guy called Finding Your Flow. Still works for me. Wonder who that was, Wilma. Love the wink. Thank you very much. Like a ripple in the pond. Exactly. So, love you, darling. So, guys, this is what I'm asking myself. Can I let go of the fight? I've been fighting my whole life, right? Why? Why am I fighting? Can I let go of the fight? To have to be right. To have my idea be the right idea, right? Can I let go of the fight? And can I move into that place of just being okay with not having a clue what the fuck is going on? Right? It's the ego, exactly. But what does that mean? It's still a concept. It's still a concept, it's a word. Can I move into a place of just being like full surrender? And again, the Hopi prophecy talks about, or the Hopi elder talks about letting go and being in the river. Can I be in the river right now? Can I open my mind? Thank you, AJ. I love you, bro. Can I open my mind to a place where I'm just open. I'm not fixed. I'm not holding on to an idea. I'm just letting it be. And I'm more asking myself with curiosity, this is interesting. I wonder what's real. I wonder what's going to happen next, right? It's like reading a good book and you're unsure, but you've got a feeling that he's going to go through there and that person will be there or blah, 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 but you're not sure, right? Thanks, Crystal. Love you, darling. This is where I'm wanting myself to be, okay? I'm going to close this in a second. It's 1:30. We've got a beautiful day. I'm going to go for a walk in the forest and just be in nature, just connect with my nature. Because I'm a fighter, and probably you are too, right? I want to see this world be a better place. I want to help people. I want to be part of the solution. I want to stand up against tyranny. But if I'm fighting against, or I'm even fighting for, am I then standing in my own way? And I know a lot of the freedom fighters are like, no, you got to fight. Maybe. This is what I've been doing the whole time. I'm the guy who's set up in the middle of the Gold Coast with middle finger to the man going, fucking bring it on, right? Had hundreds of people come to my wedding marquee and host events talking about this movement, right? I'm the fighter for sure. But I'm even asking myself now, is it worth it? Is there something that I need to do to get out of my own way? And like Attila said, the ego, is it that? Or do I keep on fighting? I don't know. I don't want to fight, but I do want to win. But what is winning? To live in love. Will fighting get me there? Or will surrendering to this, I don't know. I really don't know what the truth is. I really don't know. The best I can do is surrender to that it's just energy spinning and it's all hollow, that there's actually nothing physical. And all I'm experiencing this through electrical signaling. But if I can let go and just flow and open my mind, as I open that channel, what can come through me? That's the question that I'm asking myself. What's possible if I let go of a fixed idea, right? And rather than me holding an idea or fighting against or even fighting for, I'm opening to this flow to move through me. I don't have the answers. I don't know if anyone has the answers, but I'm willing to ask the questions. What is the best way for me to have what I truly desire? What do I truly desire? To live in love, in a beautiful community, in beautiful nature, with beautiful people, and to feel joy and love. That is why I'm here. Give me a love heart if that's why you're here too, a little thumbs up. Hit that little thing if that's why you're here. Because I think we're all vibing the same vibes, right? I don't need anything other than to experience this love. There we go. This is why we're here. The best way to get there. I don't know. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you for all the comments. This is what I'm saying, Ben. Really, I don't know, mate. I don't know. Ben's saying if we don't fight, we could be living in hell. Mate, this is what I've been doing the whole time. And I'm not saying there's a right or wrong here, but I just don't know. Potentially me, again, this holding on to these ideas is holding me back. Is it that maybe I let go of having to know, I let go of having to be right, I let go of having to fight, and instead I get out there and I just plant seeds and work the field. Now, the field is not necessarily going in the garden, but the field is amongst each other. I'm planting seeds right now in your minds that in some people will germinate and will be shared by someone and someone else will pick up on it. Maybe I should be focusing on just helping us to awaken and, same for you, even if you've got 5 people in your sphere of influence that you can help, right? Or you've got more, or you want to reach more. But if we focused on asking the questions of what's possible rather than fighting against what we believe is true, because we don't know what's true. That's the number one thing. We don't know what's true anymore. Rather than me fighting that, what if I open up and I say, what's possible for us to create? What world do we want? What do we want it to look like? And then we focus working on that rather than fighting against this. Okay, that's the question that I'm asking. So guys, this could go on for a long time, but I love you guys so much. If you just catch the end, go back and watch the beginning. Again, share this with somebody. Please, we have to get these messages into the world. There are some beautiful people sharing beautiful messages. And the more that we focus, again, on opening, on asking questions, rather than focusing on negativity, more anxiety in the airwaves, about making people think exactly, then please share this. Please tag someone, like and comment. And I love you so much. And I'll see you very soon. I'm going to the forest and I love you so much. Bye.